Hi everybody, welcome to I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to actually have a nice interesting walk around. Actually, this is going to be in Grand Turk. Now, we actually, I filmed this a few days ago, so it's basically going to be pieced together as a one video. So basically coming up after this short introduction, we're going to basically jump on over to the video where we'll walk around in Grand Turk. And for this video, we're actually going to go walk over and see the Splashdown outdoor exhibit. Now, if you've been to Grand Turk before, you might know that basically Grand Turk has a little bit of fame from NASA when they sent shuttles into space, and before the actual shuttles could land or return out of orbit, they actually basically released a capsule, and the capsules landed in the water. And one of them, one particular one where John Glenn was there, was in the capsule, it landed off the beach of Grand Turk. And as basically a thank you to NASA for basically creating a little bit of fame for Grand Turk, they've created an outdoor exhibit at the Grand Turk Cruise Center, which you can very easily walk around. It takes probably about 10 or 15 minutes if you want to basically look at the different poster boards and read the information and get a bit of an idea of space flight and NASA's basically endeavors going into space in the past, present and future. So coming up after this, we're going to jump on over to the video, and we're going to walk from the main terminal area over to the Splashdown exhibit and walk around. So actually, if you have been to Grand Turk before, so the most important thing, obviously, if you're going to get off the ship, you walk down the pier, and then you'll actually come up to a building which is a duty-free shop, and you can actually walk through the duty-free shop, and then when you come out the other side, you come into the main terminal area, which you'll see actually in the video. And from that main terminal area where the water fountain is, it's basically just a couple of minutes walk over to the exhibit itself. So if you're going to spend some time in Grand Turk, and you want to get away from maybe in the pool, or you want to, if you're at the beach, or if you didn't actually have any intention of going to the beach or pool at all, you can basically walk around the terminal. There's lots of shops there, there's some places to eat, get a drink, and check out this outdoor exhibit, which is the Grand Turk Splashdown. And you'll actually notice a little bit at the very end, which is kind of cool. I actually point out the little shop there, and the girl in there, you'll actually notice in the video, actually recognized me from other YouTube videos. So I thought that was kind of neat. And you'll see her in the end of the video, so I don't want to spoil anything, but that was kind of cool. So for I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed already, it's very easy. You can click the subscribe button, and then there's actually a notification bell which you can click as well, which will let you know of the newest uploads as I do them on a weekly basis. And there's also an opportunity to put a thumbs up, so if you like some of the videos that I do, put a thumbs up. Sorry. And there's also a comment section if you want to post a comment about a video that you've watched. Maybe you've got something interesting to let me know or let everybody else know. And yeah, so I hope you like the videos. If you're actually watching as a past subscriber, welcome back. It's always neat to see that there's lots of people watching the videos. And in the last few weeks as well, if you've maybe cruised on board Carnival Horizon, you've probably seen me on the ship as well. So big hello to everybody that's recognized me on the ship. A few people came and took selfies with me. A lot of people kind of interested that I actually work on the ship, and they're actually curious that they even found me because they just picked up the voice, that's all. So I never really mention what I do on the ship, so it's kind of interesting. So, okay, stick around guys. We're going to jump right on over from here to the walk around from the terminal area over to the Splashdown exhibit. And I hope you enjoy this video. It's kind of a little bit specific about the Splashdown exhibit, so I hope you enjoy this walk around. Thanks for watching I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel, and stick around for the next part of the video. Bye! Okay, so once you walk off the ship in Grand Turk, you'll actually come through this duty-free shop right here, Do Free, and then you'll see the cruise center area right here. It's a big wide open area, and then there's a big water fountain right in the center, you'll see. And then if you follow me now, we're going to walk over to the Splashdown so we can check out the outdoor exhibit. That's dedicated to space flight and its connection with Grand Turk. So as you kind of walk over here, it's just in between where Ron John is. You'll see there on the right hand side. And then there's actually the fruits smoothie shop right there. And interestingly, this is the only other food and beverage area in the terminal other than Margaritaville. So as we walk around here, right in between Caribbean Outpost and Ron John, you'll see just ahead of us there the Grand Turk Splashdown. And stick around, we're going to go right over to that area and we're going to have a walk around and talk about John Glenn and his feats going into space and returning back to Grand Turk. Okay everybody, here we are just approaching the Splashdown Grand Turk, which is actually a outdoor, I guess, museum, outdoor exhibit honoring John Glenn and his space feats and his splashdown in Grand Turk back in 1962. You'll see him right here. Now obviously it's quite poignant that we're here seeing him today because in the last few weeks he recently passed away. There was obviously a lot of press coverage and TV and news and newspaper coverage on it. And it's kind of neat this is actually here because it's been here for a couple of years, this little outdoor exhibit, and it's very under-recognized when you get off the ship, and a lot of people don't see it. These are the other guys that were in the Mercury 7. There was obviously a group of other astronauts, obviously John Glenn being the most famous. It's actually just, we're just off to the right of the kind of main terminal area. And it's actually right at the moment it's very quiet here, so it's sort of really cool just to walk around and check it out. So if you get a chance, if you're cruising to Grand Turk and you've got maybe 10 or 15 minutes to have a walk around, yeah, you'll actually see the capsule that landed back and then the recovery of him right there. There's actually a bar off in the distance and then there's a beach area. But it's very cool this. It's got quite a lot of these sort of boards with different talking about NASA's basically exploration into space and the shuttles and basically past missions. Yeah, it was kind of cool. So actually there you go. So that's Mercury Atlas 6, February 20, 1962. And then it shows this Grand Turk Splashdown. There's actually a couple, one more after that. And Scott Carpenter. But obviously John Glenn, being that he kind of was kind of a hero in past times, and then obviously now later going into politics. It was quite a feat for him to do this. Well, I think so. I think this is pretty cool here, by the way. There's actually a replica of the rocket right there, and the actual replica of the capsule that literally splashed down just off where the ship's dock here. And there actually still is a tracking station here. It's all remotely operated now, so it's not manned. And they can basically have these kind of things in place. So that's the second American in orbit. It talks about the guy after John Glenn. Obviously he is very well known in the space community. And basically the effects space flight had on the popular culture. Anyone's been to LAX, will recognize the tower there in LA LAX airport. So yeah, hope you like this little walk around. It's very quiet over here today. The ship's in port till 4 p.m. There's not as many guests here as not as many guests off the ship as normal, where it's really kind of quite rushed. So if you we'll just pan back, you'll be able to see the ship just in the background. And then actually this is the Turk's Head cactus right here. So this is what the island is named for, or named after. There's actually quite a lot of them around the cruise center, but this is one that's basically potted right here, the Turk's Head cactus. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool that they're actually around. Actually, that's an agave plant there. So maybe another 5 or 7 years, we're going to get some tequila. And then there's actually a shop called the Space Shop, which is attached just to the back of the building right here, which has some souvenirs in it as well. It's kind of cool, all of the different things.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Sir, is it you that has a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
That was here last week?
A couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
You saw it?
Yes.
Did the girls in the shop point it out to you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't film in here. I just filmed around, and then I was walking around.
I was looking. I was like, I didn't realize that was you.
Ah, sure. There we go. Live. Thanks very much.
Okay.
All right.
What is gonna be the name of it? So
the channel is called I Like Cruise Ships. This one I don't know the name of this video yet, but Grand Turk Splashdown, I guess. Walk around.
Okay.
I'm just filming the splashdown. That's
I
all.
want to know so I can watch.
Cool. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No worries. How cool was that? Somebody recognized the past video that I did in Grand Turk here, so I thought that was pretty cool. So there you go, guys. That's Grand Turk Splashdown, just off to the right-hand side of the terminal when you come off the ships. And if you get a chance, come on over and check it out. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you have a nice day.